Okay, what's up? Alright, yeah, I generally really, I can't speak. I generally don't talk during these, but I haven't put on the microphone in quite a while, so I decided to put it on for this. Run through what's going on. I'm on an enormous winning streak right now, 17 in a row. Most of them have been pretty close games. There've been a few blowouts, but I did edit some sliders before I started the broadcast to make things a little bit more difficult. We'll see how it goes. I don't necessarily want to be winning at this pace. This is even ridiculous for the all-star team that I built. I have made some trades recently. I don't know where the hell to see that though. Alright. Like to get A-Rod in there. Oops, sorry.
Best views you'll find in all of baseball. Downtown Pittsburgh in PNC Park. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Chicago Cubs and the Pittsburgh Pirates. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Tyler Skaggs is on the mound for Game 2. EK, what do you got?
Yeah, Matt, he did his job in his last start. He threw 7 complete innings, but still didn't get a decision. We'll see if he can get the W this time around.
Hello and welcome to MLB The Show 16. I'm Matt Vasgersian.
Hello, baseball fans. I'm Steve Lyons, and this is...
Hello, baseball fans. I'm Eric Karras.
Hi, I'm Justin Allegri, and welcome to MLB The Show 16.
Fans want to be a 5-tool player? Then download the new and improved.
Okay.
Stepping in, Ben Zobrist. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Hit hard up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard to open up the ballgame.
Yeah, a nice job there as this one gets right up the middle to start the ball game. Always nice to put a guy in the stretch right from the very start.
Bryce Harper will get his first opportunity now, and as you can see, he enters play with that average up near the 320 mark.
And he's off to the start we all expected. I think he'll be right up there on the leaderboards at the end of this season.
And this is low, ball 2, 2-1. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
Yeah, showing no fear there. He put the pitch right at the letters away, but that guy didn't want any part of it.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Runner goes for second. Still 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Mike Trout will stand in now as the National League's leading hitter entering play.
Well, for me, that's just really impressive for a guy his age. It's always exciting to see young players blossoming into stars right before your eyes.
So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Well, kind of strangely, Holiday has a bit of a reputation for rewarding the high strike. You know, and that can really upset the hitter sometimes because the pitcher isn't usually trying to throw it there. So we'll see if any of that shows up.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2.
Right back inside with a fastball. This time, he got the call.
Runners off for second. Taken high and deep to right. Reddick looks up.
Got it.
And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A 2-run shot that time for Mike Trout. 8th home run on the season for him as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
Wow, he has proven to be a real nuisance in the first 2 games of this series. A home run in last night's ball game, and now another one here.
Anthony Rizzo will get his first opportunity here, currently leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Chopped foul right at home plate. And another foul ball. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Full count, here it comes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Bats on the run, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And with a quick breather here, let's give you a look at how the Pirates align defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, they have a man on the mound, high ERA. That usually means there's a lot of hard hit balls. So this defense, they're going to have to be ready with that leather out there.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Breaking ball misses the corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes. You got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. Steven Strasburg will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, Matty, he's looking to knock down that ERA. You see there, he's into the 4s, looking to have a little better start than what he's been accustomed to.
Swing and a liner. And that's a base hit, so the leadoff man's aboard to start off the home half of the first. Striding into the box, Coco Crisp, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Hit slowly back to the mound. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. And here's how Clint Hurdle set his Pirates lineup for this one. Steve, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
I think you really have to be patient in this one. Work the count, take some pitches, and then put the ball in play. I think you're going to have to try to manufacture runs 1 base hit at a time.
Oh, and a fine play there as he ranges back to put this one away. Not an easy play by any means, and there are 2 gone.
Get out of here.
With a moment now, let's take a look at the Cubs' alignment on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Second. Alex Rodriguez will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. Here's the 1-1 pitch. High ties him up with a fastball inside, 1-2.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks is under it. He's got it 1 away. Maikel Franco will step forward now. Currently 3rd in the National League batting race to begin play. 1-1. Here it comes. Chopped weakly to the left. Peralta's there. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Wellington Castillo into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. Oh, look at Solarte. The throw. Got him.
Woo, no problem.
They call it the hot corner for a reason, and this is a beauty to take us to break. Time for a quick break, then. Johnny Peralta will stand in, and as you can see, he's had troubles here in his own ballpark. He's much better away from home. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Down the third baseline. Franco has it. A quick out number 1. Yangervis Solarte is set to stand in, and he'll be looking to change his fortunes in this one. He's seen his numbers take a bit of a hit in recent action. Chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Strasburg steps into the windup. The 2-2 pitch. This is in the air out to right field. Harper on the run. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
second baseman.
Logan Forsythe will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Well, it seems like it's going from bad to worse. He had a bad day yesterday, and he's hitting under 200 in his last 10.
And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Yonder Alonso strides forward with a hot bat in his hands. Great numbers over the past few games. Just a touch outside, 1-2.
Yeah, that's the put-away curveball. A great pitch with 2 strikes. You start it in the zone and then let it work out and see if he'll chase.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. To first, Rizzo is there. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More ahead from Byron Buxton steps in here to start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Yeah, and you know he's the number 9 hitter, but you've got to go to the plate right now thinking like a leadoff guy. Just find a way to get on base and then give those 1, 2, 3 guys a chance to drive you in or do something.
And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall.
Boy, this one deserves another look in show motion. You'll see him here. He's tracking this baseball. Now, go ahead and freeze it. This is a picture of concentration right there. He knows that once we roll this video, he's going to get a mouthful of fence. And I'll tell you what, that cannot have felt good.
Oh, you can feel for him, too, because you know exactly what's going through his mind right there. You can't believe it. You know when you're going good at the plate, all the little flares and bleeders, they all start going your way and they fall in. But when you're scuffling like he has, even the Rockets find a glove.
Trying to strike him out for the second time. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. 2 out, nobody on. High in the air out to center field. Hicks has it in his tracks. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're up 2. Aaron Hicks will stand in, and he's been tearing the cover off the ball the past few days, as you see his numbers from the last 5 ball games. Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Francisco Cervelli will stand in. He singled to lead off the home first.
Well, he hit the fastball, so we're going to see right here if they still come at him with the hard stuff.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Coco Crisp stands in, looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here, with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Mike Trout is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
You know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Off-speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here.
I'll say this. He wasn't going to get his arms extended on that one.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Hot shot down the line. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. So he's into scoring position here on that double that kicks off the 4th inning. as he moves into double digits now as we check out the team leaderboard. That is 10 for him here on the campaign.
Yeah, he's really contributed to the team this year. Here he is on second again with a chance to score on just a single.
And Peralta's throw is in time for route number 1.
The batter, number 1.
Carlos Correa is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Betts giving chase. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. So a man at third here with 2 gone, and set to stand in the still very imposing figure of the 3-time MVP, Alex Rodriguez. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Mookie Betts will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely in a groove out there.
Yeah, he struck out the side his last time through, and they've got to do something to get this guy out of the role that he's been on.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, right fielder.
Our next telecast comes your way tomorrow afternoon in high definition as these 2 teams wrap up this 3-game set. And you get a look there at the expected starters for tomorrow's contest. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, and on 2-1 right now, you gotta figure this guy's wound up for the fastball here. Maybe you come with the breaking ball here out of the zone and hope he goes after it.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Johnny Peralta. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. They're still down. It's 2-0. Maikel Franco will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting.
Into the box, Wellington Castillo. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
He's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
And he goes after ball 4 there as he swings and misses on the pitch in the dirt, and it's full 3-2.
And this has been a common problem for all of these guys. They just can't lay off that
Son
pitch
of
down
a
and away.
bitch.
But there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2.
And that's one of those plays where you might need to reinforce the laces on your glove after this inning ends. This is a fastball, and it is hammered. I mean, hammered out there. But he's going to wind up with nothing to show for it.
Stepping in now, Byron Buxton. Now he tries to hold back on the swing, and the home plate umpire says he did so successfully. It's ball 4.
And I may not know a whole lot about pitching, but what I do know is this is not the guy you want to be putting on base with a walk. That definitely puts the stolen base in order now with 2 away.
Up high, 2-1 now.
That's a good pitch call right there on that fastball away. That works almost like a pitch out, just in case he's thinking about it over there at first.
And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Well, plenty of mistakes to go around here on this play. First off, the runner breaks much too early over there at first, so he should be dead to rights out there. But then the defense lets him off the hook, and he winds up taking second anyway.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
And you know, with that fella waiting on deck, if you believe in protection in the batting order, this guy is going to get something to hit right here.
Damn it.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Cubs as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Leading off the inning, Yonhervis Solarte, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the fifth as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA.
Yeah, and there you see where they rank in that stat category. When your team ERA is that low, it definitely takes the pressure off the offense a little bit. More importantly, it gives you a chance to win every single night.
Trout comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2.
And you just get the sense that he's got it on cruise control out there now. Make it 9 in a row he's set now.
Yonder Alonso will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. That's hit to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He most certainly does. 10 straight he's retired now as that ends the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. They trail things here 2-0. Bryce Harper will get settled in here as the Cubs look to get it going in their half of the 6th.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. Ripped on the ground to first. Alonso is there, and he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out. Mike Trout will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. 2 runs, 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Hot shot to third. Throw gets him. 2 down. Anthony Rizzo will stand in for the 3rd time now. Still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Finally.
Carlos Correa will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting a line drive right back up the middle.
Not in time as he steals second.
And these are the little things in a low-scoring ball game that sometimes make the difference. Stolen bases, sacrificed bunts, hitting behind the runner. Now they've got a man in scoring position here at second base.
A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
And that misses. Ball 4, so it's 1st and 2nd now with 2 out. Alex Rodriguez strides in now, and we'll see if he can come through with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th.
Well, there's still a lot of this game left, but it is starting to get late. This is a big opportunity that they
just
don't want
missed
to
it.
let slip away.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Cubs strand a couple, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Aaron Hicks will come forward now to start out their half of the 6th, and they've found it rough sailing against this starter so far as he's yielded just 2 hits through the first 5.
Not too many hard hit balls there either. He's had them off balance all game.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. swing and a high chopper. Franco charging this one. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
And all through this winning streak of theirs, we've seen some great starting pitching. And this has been another very good performance. Good enough to most likely keep that winning streak going.
On to first, and Strasburg's in control here, 2 away.
Boy, his guys got him the lead back in the very first inning, and he hasn't looked back since. He's had everything go his way so far, and this inning's turning out to be no exception.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tap fouled at home plate. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Strasburg is ready. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They're down. Back here in Pittsburgh. Getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front. And before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Junichi Tozawa is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. That was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
3-1 now. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
And that one is a cold strike as he's rebounded to run it full now, 3-2.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. That's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The catcher, number
Wellington Castillo will try things again. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips.
Yeah, he got solid contact on that line out, but it just didn't work out. In this game, you have to trust your approach. Eventually, it's going to pay off.
Set to deal on 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Well, this is what you call a big league curveball. Look at this thing just move. A 15-inch break. I mean, that is filthy.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2.
This is a guy that's got to understand his abilities here. He's got the speed to beat out any ground ball, but he's taken up.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Cubs are down in order. They're up 2-0. Mookie Betts will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
To 2-2 now.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Buxton on the move, and he's set down 1 away.
And we'll check out the pitches by inning, and you can see he's up to an even 80 pitches now, so I'd imagine they'll start keeping a little closer tabs on him out there.
Hit to short. Correa takes it in. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Another guy retired there. You see his pitching line to this point. It's phenomenal. Just 2 hits, both of them are singles. He's hardly even been in trouble. Thorough domination so far.
Oh, wow.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4. Yangervis Solarte will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
And you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right, so despite the runner moving on the pitch, it'll wind up first and second here. Logan Forsythe will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. Time for a quick break. Ben Zobrist comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Shoots this one to first. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a
God.
tough first out.
Yeah, and late in a close game like this, that would have been a good leadoff base runner to have. And he definitely hits this ball hard. It's just pretty much right at the glove.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Smoked the other way. High and deep to left. Back goes Betts. Still going back. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Well, it's been a game of starting pitching so far. As on cue, we give you a look at our starter comparison for these two guys in our 2-0 ball game. Mike Trout strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first, Trout on his way to second now. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
You can bet when he was heading around first, he started talking to himself. Do I get 3? Do I get 3? But with 2 outs already, there's no sense in taking the risk, so he wisely holds on at second base.
And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Correa. He drew a walk his first time up. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Back up the middle, and that'll get through. It's into center, a base hit. The run scores from second. It's a 3-0 game.
Hey, and when you've got a guy going for a shutout, you may as well get him some more help. I doubt he'll need it, but they're able to add on for him here.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. 2-2 count. Here it comes. He struck him out, and it could have been worse. The inning over with 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. Ken Giles will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season. Yonder Alonso will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Couple of good pitching performances by both clubs here. 3-0 our score as you get a look there at the inning-by-inning recap through the first 7 and change. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball, 2-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Francisco Cervelli will stand in now with 2 away, and we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the... Welcome back to Major League Baseball on the show from Pittsburgh, PA. 9th inning about to start in this one. Sean Gilmartin will come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Maikel Franco, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Action now in that Pirate bullpen as a left-hander starts to heat up down there. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul.
This is turning into a great battle at the plate.
Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
The catcher,
Settling in now, Wellington Castillo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, they got him on a breaking ball, so now we'll see if they try to put him away with soft stuff again if they get that chance.
Reddick is there, 2 down.
The left fielder, number 25, Byron Buxton.
Byron Buxton stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Hot shot on the ground is short. Peralta's up with it. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing here this half. Nothing in the... Dylan Betances is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth. Coco Crisp will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the ninth, as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
And whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
And a throw on by Zobrist gets him at first for out number 1. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play.
Yeah, Matt, he's hanging in there among the best in the National League. Currently in 6th place in that department. So he's made it really tough on the opposition out of the bullpen. Manager loves giving him the ball in tight games, so we'll see if he can add to his total right here.
Good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Betances sets. Here it comes on 3-2. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Inside with the fastball, and he works the base on ball.
And you know, long at-bats like this are bad for any pitcher. But for a relief pitcher who's only going to come in and give you maybe 20 to 30 pitches anyway, well, when you use up that many bullets on one hitter and still don't wind up getting the guy out, well, that's a tough pill to swallow.
Under it is Franco, and that's out number 2. Johnny Peralta makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning.
It's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock in this sport, and that's for good reason. You've got to fight for all 27 outs.
And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he'll put this one away without much trouble, and the Cubs will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Boy, another night and another victory. How much longer can they keep it up? I mean, this has been incredible to watch.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. Not a lot of offense to go around in this one, but what offense we did see came from this man's bat. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question he was a tough out up there.
on one of the best views you'll find in all of baseball. Downtown Pittsburgh in PNC Park. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Chicago Cubs and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Should see some great battles out of these two next on the show. Joe Ross gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, guys, his batting average against this year is under 250. He's really had his way with the offense.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Eric, we take a look at the Pirates as they take the field here this afternoon. They come into this one in decent form. Oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right, and I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone. So it's a solo home run here leading off the ball game. 8th home run on the season for him, and the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
Well, I'll tell you, having a guy at the top of the lineup that's capable of doing this, boy, that's a great weapon to have. He jumps all over this ball to lead off the ball game with a solo home run.
Bryce Harper will take his first cuts now, and after the leadoff home run to start the ball game, does the game plan change at all from a pitching perspective?
Well, I think it's a little bit more of a shock to the system than anything else. You're just not expecting that leadoff guy to be the guy that takes you deep.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Mike Trout will stand in now as the National League's leading hitter entering play.
And he has a top 5 slugging percentage as well, so there's a lot of extra base hits to go along with that stellar average.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees.
And these guys already have 1 home run here in the inning, and now you get to the real power guys here. So you need to be careful.
Swung on in the dirt, and that's a strikeout. In the dirt here. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Steve, what's the key for them to continue this winning streak?
You got to be swinging at good pitches. Avoid wasting at bats by going out of the strike zone on this guy.
Harper running from first. Ripped down the first base line. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. One and two, here it comes. Fastball, whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
He's running again. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Calgill moves over. 2 gone. And with a quick breather here, let's give you a look at how the Pirates align defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Yeah, well, Logan Forsythe, he doesn't have show-stopping speed, but his defense is high.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Cubs are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. On to the bottom of the first. Garrett Richards, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, guys, for a starting pitcher, ERA in the low ones, he's having a fantastic season. We'll look to see if he can continue that here in this one.
And, oh, look out as the cutter ran way in and just about drilled him. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Oh, he just about found the back door with that one. Just maybe an inch or 2 away.
He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. And here's how Clint Hurdle set his Pirates lineup for this one. Anybody catch your eye, Eric?
Well, one thing's for sure. They love what Mookie Betts brings to this offense. He's got some wheels on him. And that's a big part of why he's successful at the major league level. Routine grounders become tough plays. Singles get turned into doubles, and what would have been a 1-2-3 inning suddenly becomes a rally.
Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
I think Lawrence is pretty consistent and respected for his strike zone. He doesn't seem to miss many pitches too often.
2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
He tried to get him to bite on that pitch, but it was way out of the zone there. didn't even tempt him. Now he'll need to make a much better pitch here on a 3-2 count.
Richard steps into his windup with the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. It remains 1-0. Maikel Franco will stride forward, currently sitting in 6th place in the race for the National League hitting crown.
Well, it's still early in this season, but if he keeps this up, he's going to be looking to get paid in the offseason. His contract is up after this year.
Betts is camped under this one. 1 down. Ben Zobrist steps in for the first time. One of those guys really needing something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go of it lately. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1.
This is
Miguel
the first time
Montero
he
waits on
really
deck.
hasn't been in the strike zone.
Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0.
Damn it.
Chopped foul right at home plate. And he lost him here on
That was
3-2
close.
as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Yeah, they went to the slider there on 3-2, and that's a pitch where you're really hoping a hitter will see fastball and swing through it.
But it didn't work out that time. He winds up losing him.
Swinging a high pop-up straight back, though it looks as though he'll have room back there. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Now, that'll be a frustrating at-bat for him. Now, he's got to be thinking he let one get away there because that's a pitch he should have been able to handle.
Stepping in now, Kevin Kiermaier. Ground ball right side. And he'll just slap the tag on the runner heading to second, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Cubs. We played in it. Johnny Peralta will stand in here, and like so many others, hitless in the shutout last night.
Well, I'll tell you what, I have him in my lineup every day. He's had 8 RBIs over his last 10 games. Yesterday was just a little bit of an off day for him.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swung on and chopped up the middle. Seager comes up with it. Throw
I'd
on
like
to
to get
first
some
in
more
time, 1
consistency
away.
with that curveball. It's really my only
Second baseman.
change of speed
Morgan
pitch.
Forsythe will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
Well, Matty, the good news is that average is on the rise. He's batting over 500 in his last 10 games, so he's as hot as anybody right now.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Swing and a ball lined hard towards short. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night.
Batting 6th.
Yonhervis Solarte will come forward now as we give you a look at his home and away splits so far this year. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. And that misses 2-2.
I don't know how he laid off that.
A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Now the question, do you send the guy on 3-2 with 1 out? You figure you're going to get something around the plate.
Yonder Alonso will stand in, and he's been tearing the cover off the ball the past few days as you see his numbers from the last 5 ball games. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. 1-2 is the cut fastball, but he holds back 2-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Pirates leave 1. They trail this one. Back in Pittsburgh, we get a shot from the city across the Monongahela River. Try to say that 10 times fast. Corey Seager is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free
Ah,
rides.
shit, I should
You
have
gotta
let
make
that go.
these guys earn it.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
I got lucky not to put that 3-1
So
pitch
he's
in
aboard
play.
again with his second hit of the game here in the top of the third. And as we pull up our Cubs leaderboard, you can see he ranks second on the team in that category.
Yeah, he's a big producer offensively for this ball club. Definitely one of the guys they depend on to make things happen.
Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. In the dirt. And they got him. Boy, his feet were stuck in the mud there. Bases are empty, 1 man in. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in, the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. Shot back up the middle. And he will run this one down as he pulls it in around the letters, and the inning is
That was
over.
a disappointing inning.
Nothing happening there for the Cubbies, but they're up 1-0. Colin Cowgill will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. Richards gets the sign, coming home with the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. On the move is Kiermaier, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
And as we showed you in the open, he's out there putting his perfect record on the line. And so far, these guys haven't shown many signs that they're ready to put a 1 in that loss column.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. And this ball runs away for ball 2, 2-1. And that'll be taken for a ball by Coco. It's 3-1 now.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
3-2 now. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
See if I can get a curveball over.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. They're on the short end of Anthony Rizzo is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with 1 swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
1-2 as he chases the slider. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. I think he took a little exception to that location.
Yeah, and so would I if I was down there. If you want to work inside, that's fine. But once you get up over the letters and closer to my head, now we're talking about a different story.
First baseman number 31.
Into the box now, Eric Hosmer. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. There goes the runner. Good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Ready now with the payoff pitch. On the move again from first. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. The relay throw, and he is in there.
3-2. They're going to send that runner to try and stay out of the double play, and this works to perfection here as he's going to keep on going right around second. He'll make it all the way up to third.
Maikel Franco will stand in here with 2 on. And now, following the walk and the single, do you get the sense, EK, that they're getting to him just a bit?
Maybe a little. I wouldn't be too worried just yet. He's shown the ability to bounce back before, but
this one gets through, and that could bring in a run. They'll cash in here as the run.
I got lucky. I was way out in front of that changeup.
2-0 ball game.
Pretty easily could have been a double play
time will
ball.
be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Into the box, Ben Zobrist. He drew a walk his first time up. The 1-2 pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Calgill on the move. Makes the play, 1 away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And whoa, you see the big number. How about 99 for a top speed? Not too many guys around the league can match that. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, you talk about a big time to come up with a strikeout. Now, you've still got one more guy to get through here in the inning, but now with 2 outs, you can take a step back, take a deep breath, and know that those runners have to stay put at first and second.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Calgill. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago.
At least I got something out of
Josh
that.
Reddick is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Richards is ready. 1-1 pitch on its way. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Kiermaier has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1.
Up next for the Pirates.
Digging in now, Mookie Betts. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2.
now he's just running right through these guys. Absolutely worn them down.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Under it is Franco, and that's out number 2. Johnny Peralta will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Logan Forsythe is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip.
Everyone knows he's slumping right now, so we'll see if that got him going.
Harper has a read on it, and the inning is over.
Did not miss that by much.
1 left for Pittsburgh. They trail it here 2-0. Corey Seager heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
1-2.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch, and they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Shot toward second, and that is through into right field for a single.
I don't know what it is about Seager, but I hit the shit out of the ball with him.
Well, here we are. It's the 2nd month of the season, and this guy is showing no signs of slowing down. Got himself another multi-hit ball game here.
And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Yeah, you
Missed
got to be
something runner
careful
here.
there
Stay out
after
of the
that
double play.
leadoff single. You don't want to hit a guy here and really let him get something started.
Runners off for second. Pitch outside. The throw. It's high, but a fine play to come down with it at second, and he's out trying to steal a base.
Well, they're going to be fairly lucky to still throw this guy out right here.
It's a
We'll take
terrible
look
throw.
at it.
I thought I
It's
was
a
going to get
fastball,
lucky.
But the throw down is a high one, and this is where guys can get hurt all the time. But he goes up, gets the baseball, and then slaps the tag down right on him.
2 runs, 6 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. A swinging bunt to the mound. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Yeah, and that's not always an easy play for
I'm getting worried about what I'm going to have to do with Harper because I'm just not hitting the ball with him at all.
Plenty of time out there, so he's able to set himself and then make a good, strong throw.
Mike Trout will stand in for the third time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy. A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Yangervis Solarte will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the fifth. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders.
There you see him, Matt. Third in the National League at the moment in that category. And when you're pitching as well as he is, the scoreless innings just seem to stack up. He's got another good outing going here.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. 2 out, nobody on. And he finally gets this one over for strike 1.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game, because right now they just seem out of it.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Catcher,
Carlos Perez will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk.
Yeah, nothing going on earlier in this inning, but a chance to make some noise right here.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Pirates leave 1. Anthony Rizzo will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away.
Too close to take.
That's popped up out towards short right field. Forsythe is there for it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
first baseman, number 35.
Eric Hosmer will dig in, 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Foul right at the plate, and the count moves now to 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. No offer at that one, and the count moves to 2-2 now on the Cub first baseman. To first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
And here's a look now at his pitches by inning so far. You can see he had troubles back in the 4th, but other than that, he's been around what you'd expect.
High and deep to right center field. Cowgill going back on it at the track, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. Around second, he'll try for third, and he is all the way over to third now with a 2-out triple.
The second baseman, number 18.
Ben Zobrist will get a chance now as he hopes
All
to
right,
cash
Zobrist,
in following the
time to
2-out
bust out
triple.
of this
Well, the
slump.
inning didn't look like it was going anywhere with those 2 quick outs, and then all of a sudden,
That's
now
not
the
gonna do it.
pressure's on here with a runner down at third.
Peralta onto the grass, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Coco Crisp will stand in to lead things off, as the top of this batting order really hasn't been much of a factor so far.
Yeah, between the top 3.
Oh, what a stop on the slide. Safe.
Oh, love the effort, though.
Despite an outstanding effort, that's a base hit, and the potential tying run will step in at the plate. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Another one sent foul. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. Mookie Betts will stand in. He struck out and popped out in 2 trips. Runner goes for second. Chopped weakly to the left. Tough play for Franco. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out. So a runner at second. 2 down now. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Johnny Peralta. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now. Grounded down the third baseline. Franco has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired.
Alright, I'll probably get somebody up at the start of next inning.
Getting set for the 7th now,
Just in
with the
case
Cubs
Richards
out
gets
in
into
front.
trouble.
And before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Mark Zipchinski is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7. Here it comes on 1-1. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
Oh, and he sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in the matter of about 5 feet.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Chop foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. Sharply hit ball back up the middle. And there's a base hit, so maybe some insurance here to lead off the 7th. Now in the box, Kevin Kiermaier. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Taken all the way here.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Corey Seager will come forward now in what could be an at-bat that goes a long way toward deciding this ball game.
And they better be careful, too, because they haven't gotten him out yet, so this is no small task.
And he misses the bunt attempt, so it's a ball and 2 strikes now. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Nail-biting time now in that third base dugout.
Well, things are starting to spiral here, and you've got to make sure this doesn't spin completely out of control.
I was hoping that would stay fair. Should have struck out on that.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Grounded back up the middle. Peralta's there, and he is out at second base.
That works well enough.
Bryce Harper will step in, a ground out victim as last time.
And now with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
1-1, here it is. And there he goes towards second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw not in time as he steals second.
Sometimes in a situation like this, you wonder if the delayed steal might be on from third. Well, this time it wasn't, and the throw was not even close at second base.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. This one's blooped out toward right center field. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And not in time as the second run scores.
And that's what those stat nerds call a high leverage at bat. I don't know what that means, but whatever you want to call it, he comes through in a big way to push a 2-run lead, now up to 4.
Sean Gilmartin will come on and pitch here with 1 gone in the top of the 7th. Mike Trout will stand in, and I've got to think these add-on runs here will really make it difficult to come back from.
And that's how they've done it all game long. They haven't really had a big inning yet, just a lot of 1s and 2s, but
nasty.
those will add up.
Swing and a miss as he was way early on that one. 3-2. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And a dive, but he's back.
Why not? Make him get dirty.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Runners on the move for second. Hit in the air out to center field. Cowgill is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Anthony Rizzo will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. Up the middle and off the pitcher's leg. Great support from his infield, though, as that's the third out. Weird way to end the inning. Leading off the inning, Logan Forsythe. And they'll need him to get something going here.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
Richards peers in, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
And that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single. Yangervis Solarte will dig in for the 3rd time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Fought off at the plate and will do it again. Trying to strike him out for the 2nd time. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. And another foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
If he would have swung at that, you would have never heard the end of it.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. And this misses here for ball 4. Just the 2nd walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work. Colin Cowgill will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Adam Warren will come on and try to get out of this mess here as there are 2 on with only 1 away. 3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
And that's a case where he's just trying to do anything to get his guys on the board.
Good swing just a little early, and they'll see another payoff pitch. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the 2nd out. Carlos Perez will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Swung on and missed,
yes.
and that's the final out of the inning. Pirates strand a couple. They trail here 4-0. Eric Hosmer comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
I'll just let Warren work another inning.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the 1st out.
I didn't pick that pitch up at all.
Maikel Franco ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that 3rd hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
This guy's giving me trouble.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Hard liner toward short. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4.
He threw back-to-back pitches at about the same speed. It was easy to stay back on it.
Now after the base hit, that wasn't a little bleeder. That ball was smoked.
Into the box now, Ben Zobrist. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Fly ball out to straightaway right field.
Get off the wall.
Reddick has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Miguel Montero digs in. He reached on a single and would later wind up scoring in his last at-bat. And There's a strike as
Yeah,
he'll
if
try
you
to
can
work
keep
his
throwing
way
sliders
back.
there,
It's
I'll take 3
3-1.
of them.
Not often you'll see a 3-0 slider, but when you need a strike, any pitch will do.
And this is popped high in the air back behind short. Peralta is there for it. And that retires the side. Leading off the inning, Coco Crisp. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
And a throw on by Zobrist gets him at first for out number 1.
Now batting, right fielder.
Josh Reddick stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Hit hard up the middle, and that's through for a hit. He'll take
Why
the
is
turn
he
and
moving
head
in
for
slow
second.
motion? God damn it.
And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double.
Now batting,
Never seen that
Mookie
happen.
Betts will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Kiermaier on the run. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
the shortstop.
So 2 gone here in the Pittsburgh 8, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Johnny Peralta. That's on the outer edge, 3-1.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
Here's a swing and a miss at the off-speed pitch. It's a full count now, 3-2. Hit to third. Bronco fields it cleanly. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1 left for Pittsburgh. They're down 4-0. Kevin Kiermaier will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence, but he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
That's on the corner to put him behind now, 1-2. Hit sharply toward the right side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Corey Seager will stand in again as they're back at the top of the order and will go back here as well. This is when he led off the ball game as he really gets him off to a fast start with a solo home run. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Runners off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
And we'll give you an isolation look at this one from our camera down in the third base well. You'll see he's not looking back. This is a straight steal, and he's into second with no one out.
Got him. Bryce Harper will be the batter. He singled home a couple in his last at-bat.
And they take another single right here, too, no doubt. Runner in scoring position, so any ball into the outfield probably gets it home.
Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this.
How did I miss that?
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Mike Trout will stand in one more time. Unfortunately for him, he'll get a 5th chance here to extend that hitting streak.
Yeah, he hasn't had the same success the rest of the guys have, but that could all change with one swing.
Oh, fuck off. You're not going to pick him off.
Throw back to second again, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run.
Took me
Two-run shot
3
that
innings, but I
time for
finally
Mike
timed
Trout,
that time.
number 148 for his career. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Well, it's got to be getting near the point where they need to make some alternate plans with this guy up there. Now that's his 3rd home run in the series. I mean, what more do you need to see?
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, and on 2-1 right now, you got to figure this guy's wound up for the fastball here. Maybe you come with the breaking ball here out of the zone and hope he goes after it.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home. Yimi Garcia will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here. Logan Forsythe will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the ninth, as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
And whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
The batter, third baseman.
Settling in now, Yangervis Solarte. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Over to the bag with it is Hosmer, and he'll get the out.
First baseman, number 17.
Yonder Alonso stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
You know, you keep wondering if this is going to be the day that it ends, and it just never seems to happen. This is really becoming an incredible streak.
Time for one final
This
check
game's
of the
pretty
line
easy when
scores.
you're not
You see
allowing
the
any
key
runs.
players there in this shutout victory. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he turned in a really good performance. His fastball had some good life to it. He really mixed his speeds well, and he kept guys guessing all.
Kind of like those warm-up hats. I guess that's tolerable. I'm gonna have to give Trout a day off. Why the hell not? I'll give A-Rod a shot at third base. Let's see how many kicks down there. Let's hit. There we go, that looks good.
Now from the windy city of Chicago, there's a beautiful look at fabled Wrigley Field. Tonight it's the first of four between the Washington Nationals and the Chicago Cubs. Cubs baseball starts right now. Luis Severino will be on the mound for the series opener. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, this year his strikeout to walk ratio has been outstanding, so look for a lot of strikeouts here in this one.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Correa scoops it up, and a rather easy first out. And here's how the Nats line up in this one. Who's the one to watch, EK?
Yeah, you know, this team has to be hoping Matt Duffy gets it going soon. He's without a single home run over the last 10 ball games. Look to put an end to that power drought in this one.
Right on the corner, 2-2.
A little conviction behind that fastball.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone. And with that, let's take a look at the Cubs alignment on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, Matty, my man at first, he can really pick it. As an infielder, you got to love being able to throw the ball over there, knowing that he's going to come down with it at any time.
Ben Paulson will dig in now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. And there are the umpires. A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. One left for Washington, and now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Josh Tomlin gets the call for game one of the series. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, guys, he just hasn't been able to get anyone out. Hitters are hitting over 300 against him this year. We'll see if something changes in this one.
Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2.
I was thinking don't swing at that the entire time. They still swung on it.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He'll take the turn and head for second.
Doesn't matter if he's going to throw a 1-2 curveball down the middle.
In there standing. He's got himself a double.
Boy, when you stroll to the plate with an 11-game hitting streak and then you bang out another base hit and take it to 12, you got a little swagger about you.
Bryce Harper will stand in now. 2 hits and 5 trips for him in yesterday's ball game.
Well, this guy's hitting over 300 on the year now, and he had a good performance yesterday as well.
And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Well, these guys have certainly come to swing the bats. They get the leadoff double, now a single, and they're threatening to put a good number on the board here in the very first inning.
Carlos Correa will stand in here with a chance to pad his RBI total, and as you can see, he currently sits third in the National League in that category. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Early struggles here with the command. That's 2 hits and a walk now in the very first inning. He's going to need to sort things out here pretty quick.
Anthony Rizzo will get a shot here in a bases-loaded situation, and you'd have to say they've got the right man for the job up here.
Yeah, team leader in RBIs. He's got a shot to push that lead out even further if he can come through here.
pulled toward right center field.
That'll get a run in.
Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead. So one out here with runners at first and third. And standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. Hit sharply toward the right side. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Well, you got a good pitch to hit. This is out over the plate, and he knows just what to do with it. Drives this one to right field and picks up that RBI from third.
Tomlin is throwing way too many strikes.
Stepping in now, Alex Rodriguez. And, oh, that should have been ball 4 there, but it's a called strike, and that runs things full at 3-2. Now, this first inning's been a rough one already. He needs an out here in the worst way.
And you don't want to get caught having to play catch-up this early in the ballgame. So you're right. He's got to work his way out of this jam right now.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And he misses with that one, ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only one away. Kevin Kiermaier will stand in, and as you can see, his home and road splits there. He's been a much better hitter away from home. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit, 1-2.
And he didn't want that one to be in the strike zone. Even with the bases loaded, this is still a strikeout situation, remember.
Grounded to the right. And this scoots under his glove. Oh, what a time for that. 1-run score. And a tag, and he is out at the plate. Miguel Montero will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
And now here, 1-2, this is where you need your best pitch. You've got to strand that runner out there at second base and keep the deficit just at 3.
You're short, hit hard, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and Victor Martinez will lead things off here as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
I think it's pretty simple. The message here is stop leaning out over the plate. Pitcher's got to be able to work inside, so that's just a reminder there.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Third baseman, number 5.
Matt Duffy will get his first shot now. He, too, had 3 knocks in yesterday's win.
Yeah, that was a good one for him, and he needed it because, as you can see, his batting average on the year ain't pretty.
Harper is there, 2 down. Brad Miller will stand in now, and his batting average currently good for 7th in the National League. And that misses 2-2.
That's a pitch you have to lay off right there. That tight slider busting down and out of the zone, all that can do is tie you up.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. And a changeup couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4. Eric Aybar will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around. Byron Buxton will come forward now, back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Cutter, and it doesn't make it back. 3-2.
And there you see the leadoff man on deck, and you know they'd love to get someone on base when this lineup turns over.
Hit hard back up the middle, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Tomlin's not fooling anybody. I don't think he's going to last
the
very
first
long.
inning was no picnic, and now he's already in trouble again here in the second. He hadn't looked all that sharp so far, and he's in danger of really putting his guys behind the 8 ball early.
Standing in now, Corey Seager. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Throw over to first. Back in standing. Nobody out, runner on first. Runner goes for second. And another foul ball.
God, I'm a sucker for high fastballs.
He's on the move again from first. Skied in the air to straightaway left. On the move is Paulson. And that's the first out of the inning. With a moment now, let's take a look at how the Nats will align themselves defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, they have a man on the mound, high ERA. That usually means there's a lot of hard-hit balls. So this defense, they're going to have to be ready with that leather out there.
On to first, and there are 2 down. Carlos Correa will stride in. He walked and came around to score his first time. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
And that curveball is normally one of his best pitches. He just hasn't had a great feel for it so far.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Swinging a soft liner, and this will be taken down no problem for the final out of the inning. 1 left for the Cubs, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Tucker Barnhart steps in here to start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Yeah, and you know he's the number 9 hitter, but you've got to go to the plate right now thinking like a leadoff guy. Just find a way to get on base, and then give those 1, 2, 3 guys a chance to drive you in or do something.
Jose Peraza will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game. And this misses, so that'll fill the
I
count
can't
at
get
3-2.
anything over but the fastball right now.
Drilled on the ground to short. To his left, Correa. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Up next for the Nationals,
Carlos Gomez is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Nationals gone in order. Still down 3-0. Anthony Rizzo digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit to first. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
the first baseman, number 35.
Eric Hosmer stands in following an RBI single his first time through. Here's his swing, and just foul, says the umpire, and he was right on that one. Bounce towards the second baseman. Peraza charging this one. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting,
Alex Rodriguez, the third baseman.
All of a sudden, Tomlin's in a groove.
Base on balls his first time. 1-1. Here it comes. Here's a called strike on the curveball. 1-2.
And it looks like he's rebounded pretty well from that rough inning a couple innings back. He put up a 0 last time, and he's close to doing it again.
And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Striding into the box, Kevin Kiermaier. He reached on a single in his first try. Taken high and deep to right.
Get
Back
out.
goes Martinez, Still going back. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Cubs strand one. They lead it 3-0. Leading off the inning, J.D. Martinez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's one away.
The left fielder, number 10.
Ben Paulson comes to the plate looking to put the ball in play. He went down on strikes last time. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Victor Martinez stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here, with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. Miguel Montero is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2.
I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
And this is a nice job so far out of that number 8 hole. Taking some pitches, trying to get on, leading off the inning.
Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. And the throw is there to record the first out.
Change up down is just the hardest pitch.
Into the box now, Byron Buxton. He singled his last time up.
Or the layoff of.
Drilled to the right side. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
The batter, number 5, second baseman.
Now to the plate, Corey Seager. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Line to the right side. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. So 2 men are on with 1 man out. And that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Back goes Gomez, and this one is gone. A home run. A 3-run homer here for Bryce Harper. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Boy, I want you to check out the location of where this pitch is in the strike zone. It's up and it's right down the middle. I mean, maybe you get away with that to a 220 hitting backup catcher, but not to a guy like this.
Into the box, Carlos Correa. Hit hard on the ground towards second. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. Anthony Rizzo will step in, a ground-out victim as last time.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
This guy's coming in throwing fastballs down the middle, too.
Eric Hosmer will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play, sometimes that's half the battle.
3 runs already home here. Now the double steal is on here. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around third and being waved on home. And the run is in to score from second. In to score is the runner from first. It's 8-0.
This is a guy you don't want to make a mistake to with runners on base, because when you do, he normally does something like this. This is a bolt right here. You could hang your laundry on this one, and it's going to wind up scoring too.
In now, Alex Rodriguez. High in the air and deep to left center field. Out of here. She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run. A two-run shot off the bat of Alex Rodriguez. 6th home run on the season for him as this lead got even wider.
Hey, put away that rocking chair. Life gets better at 40. And this guy's living proof of it right here as he unloads on this baseball. And you know what? Now the old man can just take it easy after that and just round the bases in his own sweet time.
2-2 count. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
I don't know what his pitch selection is. He's
So
not
a
changing
ringing
speeds
single
at
here
all.
to center field makes it 2 hits for him on the night. And as we take a look there at the team leaderboard, you can see he ranks 3rd best on this Chicago ball club.
Well, he hasn't exactly been tearing the league apart, but he's making enough noise with the bat to be respected. Clearly, he's a large piece of this offense.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. High and deep to straightaway right. Martinez looking up. Gone! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 6th home run on the season for him as they just continue to pour it on here. Into the box now, Byron Buxton. A little behind on that swing, and now they'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. 1-2, here it comes. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Corey Seager ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, you can bet he'd love to get himself that 3rd hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Another good inning for the Cubs here, and you don't need me to tell you that these folks don't need much of a reason to have a good time.
15 hits.
Matt Duffy will stride forward to lead it off, and I'd imagine he'll do so with some tired legs after being out in the field for that last half inning.
Yeah, that was a killer. He could probably use a minute or 2 on the bench, but he gets pressed right back into action here.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Hit on the ground to short. Correa is up with it, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th, and boy, just 1 lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Grounded up the first baseline. Over to the bag with it is Hosmer, and he'll get the out. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA.
Yeah, and there you see where they rank in that stat category. And it's always nice to know that whoever steps on the bump for you, you're going to have a chance to win. A lot of teams are envious.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Bryce Harper comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Sitting on the
A couple of
fastball.
righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Out of play off to the right. The 1-2 pitch. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Hard around first is Harper racing for second. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
That's a great swing there. Leading off an inning, It's a fastball, but he just goes right with it and drives it the other way toward the gap. He's going to wind up on second here with a leadoff double.
Alexi Agondo is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. Standing in now, Carlos Correa. Now a swing, and he
felt
pops
like I
him
was
up
on that.
right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he's set down, 1 away.
Well, anytime you get an RBI guy to the plate with less than 2 outs, and he does that, he is not happy. That's the kind of at-bat that'll stick with you for a while.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Eric Hosmer stands in another RBI spot. He's already got 3 in the game.
Yeah, and I'm not sure how many good pitches he's going to see right here. He's been too much of a factor in this game. I wouldn't pitch to him.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up, drifting toward the third base dugout. Duffy is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Tucker Barnhart will come in now to start things out here in their half of the 6th as they look for a reversal of fortunes here. The first 5 innings have not been particularly kind to them.
Yeah, and I think that's putting it mildly. Just 1 hit in these first 5 innings. They're going to need to do a better job of finding good pitches to hit. But that fellow on the mound has not made it easy on him, and that's for sure.
And hold on a minute now. It looks like we may see that last call challenged here.
No,
the call on the
definitely
field was
safe.
safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's one more look at it right here. Tough to tell for sure from that angle. We'll have to wait and see what the signal is from the dugout.
Into the box, Jose Peraza. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2. Carlos Gomez waits on deck. Chopped weakly to the left. One there. On to Hosmer, but it'll come too late to get them both.
Now batting.
Carlos Gomez will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ball game so far. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now. And he is down on strikes again, so get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game. J.D. Martinez will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. Fastball called strike, 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. A-Rod will lead it off when we get back. It's the Cubs. Alex Rodriguez will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. All even now, 2-2. This is skied into short left center. Paulson comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
Now batting.
Kevin Kiermaier ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard to short, so he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. Miguel Montero gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now.
Good high fastball. Maybe something to try and change the eye level there. And now I might anticipate another slider down in the zone. maybe even in the dirt.
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
I'll say this. He wasn't going to get his arms extended on that one.
And that's lifted the other way out to left. Paulson is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 25.
Now in the box, Byron Buxton. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a pretty decent at-bat. As I remember, he saw a lot of pitches and really made the guy on the mound earn that strike.
That's a good pitch.
And he comes back with a gorgeous slider there for strike two. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back easily.
Just keeping an eye on him.
Set to deal on 2-2. Pulled softly out toward right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
The batter, number 5,
Corey Seager will stand in. He flew out his last time up. And the count will be full. Swung on and missed, and that's the
There was
final out
no
of the
way
inning.
that I was going to be able to lay
Upstrand a
off
couple,
that.
but they lead it.
15-mile-an-hour difference between the fastball and the changeup.
Ben Paulson is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at-bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Tried to get him with the cutter, but it's a full count, 3-2.
Oh, I think he'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his third strikeout of the game. Victor Martinez will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game.
Just a little off on his earlier swings, guys. Got to keep that top hand palm up through contact to keep it
They're
rolling
really
over.
bailing me out by chasing
Matt
all those
Duffy
pitches.
will step in. He's lined out and grounded out in 2 trips.
He seems to be seeing the ball okay, though, making some decent contact so far.
And tough fastball to lay off on 1 and 2, but he did, and it's 2 and 2 now. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3 and 2 here. Slow little grounder left side. Throw in time, and the side is
Attaboy,
retired.
A-Rod.
Nationals gone in order. Just about given up for dead. It's 12-0. Bryce Harper steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
And he's already been on base 3 times in this ballgame, so let's see if he can do it one more time.
This is pulled into right, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. Carlos Correa gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Anthony Rizzo strides in, grounded out his last time through. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. This crowd, likely in the 40,000 range. They've got to like what they've seen so far.
Oh, and it's been a complete performance. They need to find a way to bottle this up and keep it going.
Bounce to first. To second for 1. Back to the pitcher covering. It's a double play, and the inning is over. One
I'm
hit's
getting
all
real
they
tired
get.
of facing
We'll look
no-hitter,
ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Cubs 12 and the Nationals nothing. Brad Miller will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
Erick Aybar will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Tucker Barnhart will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Just about
This is
giving
by
up.
far the best game I've had of
Tyler
Severino.
Thornburg will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Eric Hosmer stands in. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Squared that one up just a little late. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. 1 away. Alex Rodriguez gets another shot, and if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Hot shot on the ground to short. Miller's got it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, center fielder.
Stepping in, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ball game. Drilled down the line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Yeah, and on 1-2, when you know the guy.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 3. Back here in Chicago with a great view of downtown as we're set here to start the 9th inning from Wrigley Field. Jose Peraza will stand in now to begin their half of the 9th in a game that was decided long, long ago.
Yeah, this is mop-up time out there right now. But, hey, these at-bats still count against your batting average, so you can't go up there and just mail it in. You've got to see this through right to the end of the game.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Grounded down the third baseline. Backhanded. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Carlos Gomez will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ball game so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. We've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. Hit hard on the ground to second. Seager is there. On to first, and now the Nationals are down to their final out here. J.D. Martinez will stand in now as their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th.
Yeah, just one final hurdle here before he finishes off the shutout.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double.
the left fielder, number 10.
Ben Paulson will get an opportunity here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double.
And this is really where you earn your money. Runner on second.
Washington, good night.
Yeah, just 2 hits were all they could muster off of him. He was in complete control from the start of this game, and he finished it off in style, too.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And guys, you can't win if you can't score, so there's probably not a whole lot of debate about who'll take home Topps Player of the Game honors in this one.
All right, I think that's enough for
definitely
today.
no debate as far as I'm concerned. He was really in complete control the whole way through. Only really got into trouble a few times, and he winds up with a complete game shutout.
Damn, that's pretty solid.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Cubs win this one 12-0. Good night from Chicago.
3 hours